Guys, here with another Trainer Confidential. We had the New York Pro this weekend. That was
Yeah,
a
we did.
super exciting show. Been waiting for that one, man. Remember last year, we had beef stew, we had Tonio, and then there was everybody else. So the lineup wasn't that impressive, minus the top two. They were definitely impressive, but beef stew came in better than he did last year. A lot better than he did last year. He pulled fourth this year, which was awesome. Yeah. So anyway, I want to jump into some comparisons. I want to go to the scorecards first. What did you think of the show? First off,
Yeah, I thought it was. I definitely thought it was deeper than last year. And so yeah, I really did. Yeah, it was
yeah, it
pretty
was
good.
pretty exciting. It was pretty
Hmm.
exciting. So purse for that one was 30 grand plus the 10,000. That ring that the New York Pro ring's 10 grand itself. $10,000 ring. So it's a $40,000 purse. So yeah, let me jump into showing the scorecards. So here's the scorecard right here. Now, just like we said before, we had I figured Walker would win, obviously. Walker got 8, and Martin got 10. They were super close, a point
Wow.
off in each prejudging and finals. So third place was Tonio Burton. He got 18. Fourth place was Beef Stew, and he got what was it? 24. And then we had fifth was I'm not sure who that guy is.
Volsky?
Christian. He's from Poland.
Yeah,
He had
Christian.
30.
Yeah, I think they counted Christian.
Yeah, Christian, yeah. So anyway, that's a huge point difference. I mean, anything could have happened when it came to first and second in this show. And
Right.
I mean, for me, we know what Walker's going to bring. Walker is consistent. He's an animal.
He's
When he
extremely
says he's going to
consistent
do
now.
something, he's going to do it, and
He's
that's what he did.
extremely consistent.
Yeah, yeah, and we know that. We know that. But the underdog, Martin Fitzgerald, he or Fitzwater, he came out of nowhere. I mean, he won the Detroit Pro. He's already going to the Olympia. So he really didn't even need to jump in the show. I think he came into the. I think he announced he was going to do this show about a month ago or 2 months ago, something like that. But man, he has done a lot in the last year. So yeah, so I want to go through some pictures here. Actually, you want to go through comparisons first?
I'd do comparisons, yeah.
Okay. Where's the top three right there? Side chest. So let's go through all the poses here. So here's the top three. There's Walker on the right, there's Fitzgerald in the middle, and Tonio in the left. Tonio was the reigning champ from last year. And now Tonio is probably one of the smallest guys on the stage, but that guy has got symmetry. I mean, he is the definition of symmetry. You got Nick Walker, he's called the mutant for a reason because he is the biggest guy on the stage. But I'm looking at Fitzwater and I think he weighed somewhere around 230 something on stage
Uh-huh.
and he can compete with Walker, which is nuts. I don't know how much Walker weighed, but I was just really impressed with Martin. He's going to go far. He's a young guy too. I mean, we'll go through some. Let's see here. And beef stew. Look at beef stew. I should have pulled up some from last year. He has really killed it this year too. He's done a lot of work. Yeah, and he's a local boy. He's from Redmond, so
Yeah.
but yeah, that's our side chest there. Gonna go.
Give him an actual pose. So what? No, no, no. Go two down. Here. No, the next one down. Next one
This
down.
one?
No, next one over, I should say.
Oh,
Next one over. Next one over. Up and now over. Now hit that one.
Oh, my mouse is not working. There we go. Back double by. Okay,
I
well,
think
obviously
I
Walker's got that pose.
yeah,
Which,
I think that's what Walker started walking away with a little bit.
yeah.
And
Now you're
actually
looking at
his legs does not look that bad from this angle. And you're right, it's
no,
about angles, it's about how you show that muscle group. You know what I
that's
mean?
right. Yeah. And remember he had some stuff going on with his hamstring because he couldn't make it to the last Olympia. So
It looks fine here.
yeah, he looks fine here.
And I wonder, did he have any surgery done to take care of some of those veins that he had in his calves?
No, he's still got the varicose veins.
But it doesn't look nearly as bad as it normally does.
Well, they're a lot of those veins are on the side of his calves
Okay.
and the front. We'll see some front poses here. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Here's another back double by. Okay, here we go. Here's a
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it here.
yeah. Now, who do you think has the back lat spread here?
I think Nick does. Nick's got a he's got a broader taper. His
Hmm.
waistline from the back. Somehow he's making his waistline look small.
Looks
As a matter of
small.
fact, it's probably one of the smallest ones up there, and he's
Yep.
got a great spread on him and stuff.
Yep. 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 I was really impressed with obviously Nick does have that pose. Martin's even look at Martin is standing right along with him. He's got a lot of work to do with the back lat spread, obviously, especially with the calves. His glutes are right up to par. His legs could be his legs are about matched with well, not matched, but you know, it could be a little better, but not as good as Nick's, but you know, he needs more muscle maturity in his back. But I'm looking at Tonio and I'm looking at beef stew, and I'm like, you know, Tonio, his only thing holding him back is size, I think, you know, because he is one of the smaller guys on the stage, but he doesn't look like the smallest guy on the stage, but his legs do. And that's the problem. But Tonio, he really brought it, man. Uh, Even better than last year. Beef stew, same thing with him. He's got the size of the legs. He's got the. He could have used a little bit more conditioning from the back, but his back lat spread is pretty good there.
But from when I can see at a glance, I think they brought it up from last year.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure,
It's
for
just that,
sure.
you got Walker who came in, and Walker, we can say Walker's going to be Walker, you know, and then our friend here, he really brought it. Now, my question with the guy that took second is, when's he going to power down and just focus on the Olympia?
I think that's what he's gonna. That's what he said. I watched an interview with him today with Dave Plumbo, and that's exactly what he's gonna do. So he's not planning on doing anything else. He's just doing the Olympia. He's
Yeah,
gonna take about 4 to 6 weeks off, and
yeah.
because what we're 22 weeks, something like that, from the Olympia right now. So
Because yeah, you figure, he did. What show did he do again? He won
Detroit
it too.
Pro,
He
Detroit
did
Pro,
what?
Detroit Pro.
The Detroit Pro. And how long ago was that?
Oh, that was about a month ago, I think.
So you're telling somebody that's probably been dieting maybe about close to 20 weeks.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
And he made improvements from just the Detroit Pro. He looked great on the Detroit Pro, but when I seen him guest posing at the Pittsburgh Pro, though, my eyes were kind of going towards Jack just because Jack is all he's pretty big right now.
Oh yeah,
You
Jack.
know,
Yeah.
we don't see much of Jack, but secondary, my eyes went right to Fitzwater there. I was just really surprised, especially from his front. Uh, he just made a lot of improvements. And so is beef stew, man. Okay, we're gonna
Yeah.
go to let's go to side tricep. We all know who's gonna win that one.
That's to me, I think that's probably one of Walker's best poses. For a big
Yeah.
man, he I don't think he's quite in it yet though.
But look at Fitzwaters. I mean, he's twisted. He got that separate or the striations in the chest. He's got. I mean, he's standing right there with him. He really is. The only thing is, you don't have the detail in the sweep and the quads as Walker does, and the calves for that matter.
You don't have quite the detail neither. Walker's got some pretty decent side detail in his quads there. You're not really
He
seeing
does.
that with Fitzgerald.
No, you're not. But that's room for improvement, though. He's a young guy. I don't know how old they are. Either one of them are in comparison. But you know, Martin, we kind of heard from him a couple years ago. He's kind of a new up and coming bodybuilder, and not really somebody people were talking about a lot. And he took a year off, and then bam, comes and does the Detroit Pro, and here he is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He kind of came out of nowhere. Tonio could do some work on that side pose. Maybe he's not all the way in it. That side
Yeah. This
tricep.
one, yeah. His shoulders are kind of scrunched forward.
Yeah, he needs to suck that stomach in too. But you're right though. Walker, even for in the side poses, he does have a bigger gut than everybody else. But in the side pose, it doesn't look as big. It does not look as big. But I think aesthetically, I think Martin's got a better aesthetics. Honestly, I'll show once we get to the full muscular. I'll show you what I'm talking about. At least what I think, anyway.
Yeah, that's good.
Uh,
Okay.
we'll go to ab and thigh here. Okay, he's got the abs. He definitely has the abs. It's just he doesn't have the taper that
Yeah, and and that's probably just him,
yeah, it is just
But
him.
he's got very large, very prominent abs.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He does. And I don't there's nothing he can do about that. That's his that's what but you can see the veins from the front on his calves. He does have a lot of varicose veins. I got them too on my calves. I wish I didn't, but I do. Uh But you look at the crossed the feathering on Martin's quads there. He's got new muscle. Okay, so once that muscle matures and he's got that haughty look, man, he's gonna go somewhere. I think I really do. Walker, I think he's pretty much tapped out. I don't know that he can get better than what he is. He could get some more size in his quads to match his upper half, so that way just so you can get the illusion of more of an X frame. But Walker, he's a really strict. He don't miss his diet, his food. His training regime is
It's almost as if he knows that he has to be consistent with this conditioning because structural wise, he's given up some things on the people that he's pursuing and stuff. So,
yeah,
and I get it. So yeah.
yeah. And you remember what was 2 years ago at the Arnold? He actually lost some size on purpose because his legs were pretty overpowering then. So he actually lost some size because people they wanted to see him lose some size and also in his arms, because he's got some of the biggest arms in bodybuilding. And he lost a little bit of size to kind of balance out his body. I think he's tip top here. I mean, like I said, I'd like to see more sweep in his quads, but that's only because I want to see more of an X frame with him. That's it. Tonio, on the other hand, he needs some work on his quads. That's for sure. He needs to get bigger legs. Tonio is a size thing. That's it. Size thing.
I think maybe a little bit of a maturity too. So it just,
Yeah, muscle
just got
maturity.
to give him a little bit more time. He's still kind of reminiscent of Dexter Jackson in a way. I kind of see
Yeah,
that with him.
yeah. Uh, so I want to go to full muscular now. Can't we're already
There it
running
is.
out of.
Right? No, no, come down. Come on, one more.
Oh,
One more. No, I was,
oh, right where they're in it here.
yeah,
Yeah,
there you go. Now, I think he's got Walker on this.
yeah, I do
I'm
too.
looking, I mean, looking at the stripes across the chest,
Yep,
the stripes in the delts, just the prominence of the quads.
yep.
I mean, the traps, tiny waistline there, even though it's the most muscular. So yeah, that's a good shot for Fitzgerald right
It
there.
is. It is. I think that's one of
I
his.
got him winning this pose.
Yeah, I do too. That's what I said. I mean, his chest is bigger at this point, and he's just wider. He's wider.
But yeah, but I'm thinking, I'm just the stripes, the detail.
Hmm.
He's got stripes across his chest. As a matter of fact, I think
Yeah.
him and Anthony are the only ones that have got really a lot of stripes across their chest.
Hmm.
Walker is not striped across his chest.
No, no, he's not. Yeah, that's a kill shot for
Stu's.
him.
I don't know the status on Stu because he's hitting an entirely different pose.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see if we can get they did more than one full muscular. See if we can get one where they're all doing this. Okay, it looks like oh, he's doing a crab here. So he's just getting into it. Boy, that looks Tonio's hitting it right there though. That's a good one for him. That's
Yeah.
a damn good one for him. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, we all doing the crab right here. Everybody's doing the crab. So let's check this out here. This one right here is a Walker pose. Walker has the crab. That's definitely his full muscular for sure, I think. Uh that's his pose. What is Tonio doing? Tonio is lifting his shoulders up, isn't it? He needs to drop those shoulders.
Yeah, and they may have caught him in the middle. Sometimes they catch some people where they're not fully in their pose. I don't know, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, I like this is one of Walker's best poses, I think, is his crab. And he knows that. He knows that. That's why he displays it. Martin,
I would say it'd probably be better for him to do the crab than I mean no this the
yeah,
box most muscular. It's better for him to do the box most muscular than the crab.
think so?
He looks better in the box than he does the crab.
Or yeah, yeah.
And
I'm calling this
just the opposite for Fitzgerald.
calling
Fitzgerald,
this the
I
crab.
mean
That's what I
his box isn't bad neither, but his crab is definitely better than his
yeah.
box.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, for sure. All righty. Well, I can go to next year. Okay. Go over. Okay, that's that. Let's go to front double buy. I think we're actually almost running out of time already.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, hit that one.
Yeah, there's a good one. Okay. They're all in it. They're all in it. Uh yeah, I mean Walker's got Martin. Martin, this is another pose that Martin he doesn't have him on. Martin doesn't have it on this. Tonio's got him. I'm looking at Walker first. I'm looking at Tonio second in this one.
You know,
Tonio's at
when I'm looking at it, this is probably one of Walker's better looks,
yeah.
and I'm just imagining the top three and the way they looked last year,
Hmm.
and I'm kind of imposing them over the other three athletes and stuff, and seeing how Nick would stack up.
Hmm.
You know, it's kind of hard to tell.
It is. It is. It is. It is. Again back to Tonio though. He's just one of those guys. His abs never disappear, whether he's doing a front relaxed or front double by. His abs. He's just got a great set of abs, and they do not disappear. And he's got that V taper. He's got everything you're looking for as far as symmetry.
Yeah,
Martin's abs kind of fade out in this. It's not his best pose. He could use some more lat, uh, more sweep in his quads. But Walker, he's got all the above right here.
yeah.
He certainly
Yeah,
does.
I'd like to know what's on Antonio's mind. What is he trying to, what does he want to do with his physique over the next couple of years and stuff? You know, I mean,
I don't know.
I'm just curious as to, what's his plan for, we know that, he wants to, I'm pretty sure like anyone else, he wants to break at least the top five or top four or win the Olympia. What does he think he needs to do to win the Olympia? Or does he even think he can even win the Olympia?
That's a good question. I would like to see him take a year off. That's what I would like to see. As much as I like seeing him compete, I would like to see him take a year off and concentrate on size. because we know he can get conditioned. He gets peeled like crazy and he's consistent. But if we had more size and we had him up there standing up there with that symmetry and everything, I,
Hmm.
you know what I mean? That's a game changer for him.
I wonder who
Uh,
he's working with.
I'm not sure. Oh, he didn't he work with? No, he's not working with Blue. That's was he
That's
working
Stu.
with? He might be working with Blue, maybe.
Stu is working with. I know Beef Stew is
Stu
working with
is,
Blue.
yeah. I'm not sure who he's working with. Actually, I'm gonna check in on that. But that's what I'd like to see. Him just take a break for a year. I mean, it's already into the season right now. He wants to make it to the Olympia. He's got to, and I definitely think he can qualify for the Olympia. He can
And
definitely win a
what
medal.
is he in his? I'm pretty sure he's in his 20s.
Yeah, yeah, he's a young dude.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he can definitely qualify for the Olympia. And at this point, he might as well, right? But
Yeah.
after the Olympia, I think he should just take a break for a year and just grow. That's what I think. Because he's just like Walker. Every post you see of him, he's peeled. His off season, he could still get up on stage. You know what I mean? And he just needs to get more size. That's it. That's what I think. What do you think that too?
Yeah. There, like I said, there's some a few things you can probably work on to bring up and stuff. You know, like I said, I like to see I like to see him bring up his calves a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know, and just get a little bit more balanced and stuff. And this is, and I'm nickel and diming. And don't get me wrong, he's got a fantastic physique. You
Yes,
know,
he does. He
but the
does.
thing about it is, he's going against fantastic athletes too. So,
This is
you know,
bodybuilding though, and that's what
yeah,
it is.
you
So
know.
it is what it is.
I mean, if you look at him in a vacuum, you would think there's nothing that you wouldn't think there was anything that needs to be done.
Yeah.
But he's standing when he's on stage, he's standing up against other athletes, and they're kind of exploiting some things and stuff.
Yeah.
I think he's got a lot of potential,
I do
you
too.
know.
I do too.
But yeah, I'm just curious to know
And I
what
think
are his
it's a
thoughts.
muscle maturity thing for him too, because he just doesn't have the separation in the quads, and that comes with time. I
It
really
does.
believe that comes with time because he doesn't. That's one thing he's lacking is the separation in his quads. But we are almost out of time, so we gotta call it good for this week. We got
Yeah.
1 minute left. You guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the New York Pro. I thought it was awesome. The shows this year are just off the hook, man. It's way better than last year. A lot more exciting season for bodybuilding, and more to come. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Tell us your comments. Were you going for Walker the whole time? Were you going for Fitzwater? Who is on your number one list this time? We would like to know that
We'd like to know what you think Antonio needs to do to going forward. You know,
yeah,
what does he need to do moving forward?
for
Because
sure.
he's got great potential. He's got a great physique.
He does. He does.
There's still obviously, I mean, there's work to be done though.
Yeah, yeah. All right, you guys have a good night. Later, Donnie.
Yep.